Good morning, Year 1. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a good start to the week. So today we're going to go through our work using a PowerPoint, and there'll be parts of the video where I might ask you to pause it, okay? So we're going to start off with our reading. So you should have in front of you, or if not, could you get it in front of you, taking care of a dog. So what I'd like you to do now is pause the video and have a quick read through the taking care of a dog page. So pause it now. Okay, well done. We're going to have a go at the questions and we're going to work through them all together. So, question 1, tick 2 things a dog will need. Now, before you tick anything, we need to check on the reading that we're getting the right answers. So we need to look back at our reading sheet and we need to find the part that's relevant to the question, the part that we need. So I want you to have a look on your sheets and find where it talks about things a dog will need. Okay, so I found them on mine. I hope you've all found them as well. So I've highlighted the areas on the sheet where it shows us what a dog needs. So you can use those now to have a go at your answer. You need to tick 2 things, okay? So make sure you've just ticked 2, not 3 and not 1. Make sure you've got 2. And we will go on to question 2. Question 2, what is a baby dog called? Now, I'm sure we all know this, but it's really good to get into the habit of checking with the text for questions that we're not sure about. So if we look back onto the text, we need to search for where on the page it talks about baby dogs. So you can have a search, find where it says about baby dogs. And there we go. I've highlighted that as well. So baby dogs are called puppies. So we can tick that on our sheet. Question 3. Now this one's not really directly in the text, it's just about working out what the words mean. So what does daily mean? Does it mean every second, every day, or every year? So tick the one you think it is, and then we'll go on to the next question. Question 4. What do dogs need on a walk to stay safe? So again, you might think you know this one, but like I said, it's always best to check back on the text to make sure we're getting it right. So if we go back to the text, search for where it talks about what dogs need for their walks. So have a look. Okay, so on the left-hand side there, I found where it says, make sure your dog has a lead so you can keep them safe. Okay, so have a go at answering that question then. And then we'll go on to question number 5. Why do dogs need to run a lot? Do they need to do it to stay healthy, to eat more food, or to get to sleep? So again, if we look at the text, I'd like you to have a look on yours, and you can pause the video now while you have a little look where it says about what dogs need, why do dogs need to run a lot. So have a look on your text. Okay, so I found it on mine. So it says dogs need to run a lot to stay healthy. Okay, so answer that question on your sheet. If you need a bit of time, then you can pause it, and then we're going to mark them all together. Okay, I've put the answers up on my screen, so you can pause it now and just check your answers. Don't worry if you didn't get some of them right, but you can put the right answer next to it. Okay, pause the screen while you go through your questions, and then we're going on to our maths. Okay, so for your maths, you've got some different questions today, and what I want you to do is to pause the screen and have a go at the questions, and then we can look at the answers all together. So pause your screen now while you have a look at the questions and have a go. Okay, so question number 1, let's go through the answers. So you need to complete the number lines and calculations to show how you can add by making 10. So what we need to do before we work out the full sum is to make 10, okay? So as you can see here, we know that 5 plus 8, if we use a number line to help us, is 13. But in order to make 10, we need to add something to 5 first. So we need to add something to make 10. So 5 add 5 makes 10, okay? And then we've still got 3 more to add, which gets us to 13. So it's the same with the next one. Instead of just adding 9 add 6 straight away, we're going to add 1 to make 10. So then we're doing 10, add 5 more to work out the answer. Okay, so the answers are in red, so you can tick those off when you're finished. And number 2, your answers are on the screen as well. So if you look at our tens frames, you can see that we've got 4 here, add 6, add 1. So it would join up here to make 11. And on this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 add 5 add 4 is 14. Okay, on number 3, have a go at marking this. So I've written Zara is correct because she made 10 with 8 plus 2. Rob did not make 10. Okay, Rob made 8 plus 3, which is 11. Okay, so Zara is correct. The next question, have a look on the board and you can mark these yourself. Sorry, on the video, not the board. So again, you need to make 10 before you do the rest of the sum. So make sure you've got all of these numbers right, and then you can give yourself a tick if you've got them right, and if not, you can put a dot. So pause the screen if you still need to catch up with some of the marking. Okay, number 8, so you could colour in the tens frames on your own, so it doesn't matter how you've done them. I've just done different colour circles and squares, but you can do it however you want to, as long as you've got this many in the tens frames and that you've joined them up with the right answers. Pause your screen now so that you can have another look at that. Okay, and the last one, number 9. Jamal is right because he made 10 by doing 7 add 3. Mary didn't make 10, she made 11 because she did 7 add 4, which would be 11. Okay, so Jamal has made 10, Mary has not made 10. Okay, we're going to go on to our writing. So we're going to have another look at diary recounts. So what we need to have a think about what we were doing in our diary recounts before we left school. So if you have a look on the screen, I've put a few things down that we made sure that we did when we did our diary recounts in school. So it always starts off with Dear Diary. Okay, it's written in the past tense. So it's I went somewhere or I did this, not I will do this or I will go somewhere, okay? Has to be written in the past tense. It also needs to be written in the first person, so you're talking about I. We're not talking about he or she or they, okay? You're talking about I. It's what you did. Always remember to put your adjectives in, your lovely describing words, and remember some conjunctives because we've been working really hard with those. And then at the end of a diary, you normally put from and then who it's from. So your writing task today, you've got your picture of an astronaut. What I would like you to do is you are going to be the astronaut. So I would like you to pretend you're the astronaut and to write a diary entry from the point of view of the astronaut, okay? So you can write it to your diary. You can write whatever you like, and then you need to sign it from, and you can put your name or you can put the astronaut, okay? So good luck with that, guys.